This is KX93.5, Laguna's Only FM. My name's Tyler Russell. I'm happy finally to be joined by Watsky, George Watsky, rapper, poet, YouTube sensation, after a few days of trying to get him on the air. If you are not familiar with this guy, listen to this clip from the video Pale Kid Raps Fast. Now has 22 million views on YouTube.
Oh hi, I'm that guy, built so fly, get a silk bow tie. Don't know why I'm built so fly, but I am no lie. Oh my, roll by, get a low ride huffy, sitting on the pegs, shoulder toes puffy, cuff rolled up to my calf, class to the ass, bad with a swag like Buffy. Gotta be the one to bite the bullet, I'm a sinner, but I bet I could have been a better man. I wanna be Zen, but I guess I'm about some medicine instead of meditating, but I get it when I can. I don't wanna wind up with the gutter with a bottle of malt, like a minute, cause I never got a call telling me that it's all figured out. I'm sticking out, but I'm looking at the wall. Part of me was hoping to be caught up in the moment, to be open to the good and the God of me, but I gotta love out of me, gonna get that out of me, become a bit of an oddity. What's about to get to find about the thought of me? Who's he? You gotta be kidding me. Do me like Cabaret City. If you see me with a chicken...
George Watsky, thank you so much for coming on, man.
My pleasure. I'm sorry that I wasn't there 2 days ago and 1 day ago, but pleasure to be here now.
It's cool. No, I was very thankful that you called in, especially you talked to Rudy, who worked in the office, and she was like, Watsky just called me. And I'm like, cool, then I guess probably we'll work it out at some point. So
absolutely.
We certainly did. I appreciate it. You're playing a show tonight in Pomona, which is, I think it starts at 7 or 8 or something like that at the Glass House. You're currently in Las Vegas, so you should probably hurry.
And get out of Las Vegas as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
no, definitely, before something terrible happens to us. We survived the night, so...
So did you have a show last night in Vegas then, obviously?
Yeah, we played the Hard Rock Cafe on the Strip.
Oh, that's awesome. So when you say we, do you have other people that join you on stage? Is it not just you?
I do. I have a full live band. I have a synth and trumpet player. I have a clavinet and key bass player, a drummer, a guitarist, and a wonderful backup singer.
That's funny. I actually wouldn't have pictured that because, pretty much all your YouTube videos and stuff is you by yourself, with the exception of the music videos that, have guests and such in them. But did you choose to do a live band? You could have done it either way, I suppose, right?
Yeah, I really think that hip-hop with a live band can work really well, and I personally love the collaborative element of it. I also was a jazz musician growing up. It's just, I feel like it allows for a much more flexible show. And I think, like, when I go to a live show, one of the things that's most exciting is the spontaneity of it, the spontaneity that there can be. And rappers playing the track sets is great, but I think that a real performer, somebody who really shines as a performer, can benefit so much from a live band, because you can create so much spontaneity, so much musicianship can happen.
Cool, man. I've never seen you live, but from what I've heard, it's pretty insane. And people actually will literally wait outside, like camp outside of a venue to see you. They'll chant your name for an hour before a show goes on. I'm sure this energy just brings you up so much during a show, right?
Well, maybe an hour of chanting is a little bit hyperbolic,
okay.
but definitely there has been a lot of great support and, people showing up early, knowing the material. It's been amazing. But only in the last, 5 months have we actually gone on the road and played well-routed music tours. And so it's the first time we're really seeing physical manifestation of all these internet views, which is, it's amazing. I'm still not over it.
I don't think you'll ever be. 22 million views on George Watsky Raps Fast, which originally, I guess, was Pale Kid Raps Fast, was pretty much how it all started, right?
Well, yeah, that's how the YouTube stuff started.
Right.
I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing performance for a lot longer, and so being a quote-unquote YouTube sensation is a very new label for me, and it's not one that I dislike. If people are seeing my stuff, they're seeing my stuff. I don't mind.
Do you indeed mix in some of your poetry to your live set then?
I do.
Cool.
And it can be tough because getting people who have showed up to a hip-hop concert to be quiet and pay attention to spoken word poetry when they've been bouncing around and shouting lyrics and, potentially have a couple drinks in them is a kind of a tall order. But, I do my best to try and get people to simmer down and listen to some spoken word in the middle of the set, kind of bring the energy down a little bit before we bring it back up and close the set out.
I think what's so cool about you as an artist is that you really, really know your audience. You're obviously a smart dude. You went to Emerson, but you'll write ID gaff or 100 words you can say instead of swag, which is funny, perhaps not the most highbrow stuff, but you know how much your audience digs it, and it's hilarious. So I think you're really in touch with the people that listen to you.
Thank you. I mean, I try and make stuff that I'm proud of too, and I try and think of, if I were an audience member of myself, what would I like to listen to? And I also think that, you know, I try and mix it up. You know, I have material that's funny and that's silly and that's out there to grab attention, but I also hope that it exists on multiple levels. And even if it's got a high concept, grabby title, I try and have enough layers to it so that it's not just paper thin.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't argue with that. I completely agree. And then, of course, this tonight is your second to last show of this tour, as I understand it. I think you're headed to San Diego. So for people to catch you, going to the Glass House tonight is one of the last chances before you tour again, right?
This is the last chance to catch us on tour before we head out again in the spring, and we probably won't play the LA area until late April.
Right.
So come out to the show. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but for people who don't know you, do you ever do a phone taste of your rapping?
Oh, I'd be happy to.
Okay. You just take it away. Whatever you want to do. I'm rolling.
You got it. Okay. This is from a song called Energy. My head's up in the sky is higher than the clouds are. I like to look up at the stars and wonder how far. From what I hear, about 1 billion babies are delivered every day. It's always like the planet is a clown car. I know it probably shouldn't work, but we all like a Mickey D's place all pit. So looky me. I'm about to jump up in it and be swimming through syringes like an ever-loving dolphin. I just have an outburst. There's a lot of freaky people on this planet, and it makes me want to crowd surf. Everybody everywhere dig downward. It's what we work for. Party at the Earth's core. Don't know where to go far, but if I go, then I know I should go hard. And if I go, when I never come back, then I'll send a postcard and a couple thumbtacks. I don't want to end up as anybody. Everybody isn't anybody. Made of arteries and anybody's, and you never get to see it steady without getting bloody. If you read ahead, you'll all be surprised. Spoiler alert, we're all going to die, but I'll be hooping in the driveway in the clouds, shooting fouls with that big orange ball in the sky. And when I die, want to stay well mated and be way celebrated and remain as a staple. If I stay hella faded, then I'll fade, and my fate will be the same as the figures of the chains on the labels. Shame people do it for the fame and the cash and the flame and the passion. I train through the pain, and I frame every passage as a way to stay fit, because an 808 kick is my Gatorade drink.
So sick, dude. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing that. That's really cool. Again, that's all recorded. I'm going to podcast it online, and I'll tweet you this interview, too, if you're interested in receiving it. And I just appreciate you coming on with us, man.
Sounds good. Thank you to 93.5 for supporting the show. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. George Watsky tonight, Pomona Glass House, doors at 7 o'clock, and we'll see you then. Have a safe drive today.
Thanks, Tyler. Bye.
Thanks, man. See ya.